But outside of the business, hobbies, what do you like to do? You're a summer girl, I can tell.
Oh, I'm a summer girl.
You can just tell by looking at her, she's a summer girl. But
Look at me. It's like March and I'm wearing my...
So, what are you going to be... What if it's a nice day out, what are you doing?
I'm honestly, like I said, my brother races, so on the weekends I go there. I'm just around. I love to be outdoors. My friend just moved to Florida, so I love to take as many trips as I can to go down to the beach. I like the sun. The sun is my happiness. I don't care if it is winter and it is -4 outside. If the sun is out, I am driving around in probably a t-shirt, windows not fully down.
What are you listening to? Music? What's blaring?
I love all genres of music, but like summer and like sunshine just has to be country.
Has to be.
It is like that's country. That right there is country.
Like Garth Brooks or Kenny Chesney?
Oh, I like them all. I really have recently got into Tyler Childers. I don't know. He's kind of like the older style, but he's like a newer artist. He like has like, I'm not super into pop country and I'm not super into like country roads, like, that kind of stuff. But like, I love country. It's one of my top, genres. But I listen to everything. Like I listen to a lot of like rock, alternative, all those things. But mainly summer, like hip hop. I can't really listen to hip hop in the summertime. I don't know.
But, girls out there are just like you, wanting to do the same thing. So the last thing you want to do is to leave that car, the country music, the sunshine, and go into an office to have to do boring-ass bullshit work. What I recommend for anybody who has the same type of aspirations and feelings is to use that lifestyle as a way to inspire, motivate, and get other people to make money. So that's why I say anybody who is like her, get into the Rockstar's Dream program and get underneath of her, so that way she is incentivized to help you grow financially.
Yes, and I'd be a great leader. Sorry, I don't mean to cut you off. But I'm just saying, like, if you sign up with me, like, I'm fun, inspiring, and I will keep you motivated. I'll help you as much as I obviously can to be on your own and then be like me one day.
And if you start to kill it, whenever you're working with her, she's going to invite you on her podcast.
Oh my God, yeah, you'll be one of my guests on my podcast because you can't leave me hanging on here by myself. Like, I can't just be talking to nobody.
So it's not a solo act, and I love the fact that what Nikki's created and what she's doing with this, it's not a solo act, it's a together act. It's if everybody's doing really well,
empowering women,
they can all do great things together, and then they can do the photo shoots. And Nikki has all kinds of photo shoots lined up. You're going to be a part of those, right?
Yes.
So just by being around these people, you're like, wait a second. If they live that life, I can do it. And all of a sudden it gives you a little bit more confidence to be able to say to your family and friends, the doubters out there, right? We talk a little bit about the haters real quick?
Oh, there's so many haters. I mean, honestly, like at one point I was like a hater on some things. Like I do follow those girls on Instagram and they're like promoting like monad hair shit. I don't even know. Like, you do you, but like the way that is, like, that's completely different than this. Like, they're like telling you got to invest like $300, and like I went off on my Instagram story about this the other day. I mean, like,
I saw it.
No shame in your guys' game over there, but like honestly, like that just like I've seen so many of those things fail because they want you to invest $300 in our hair care products, then your husband can retire and you can have 14 kids and you'll get a Cadillac. And
the Cadillac. Oh, I heard the rant on the caddy. I actually didn't know what I was like. Is she saying cat? Like caddy?
No, caddy, a Cadillac.
Yeah,
they're like, you can have this brand new Cadillac. No, mind you, like, yeah, like it all shows that like girls probably did, but like you probably had to do some crazy investments for that. And it's like at the end of it, it's like you've probably invested half of that Cadillac just to get that Cadillac. But like, good for you. I mean, like, yeah, that's entrepreneurship, but like that to me just looks like a scam. So like. But this isn't, like, you don't have to, like, invest your, like, life savings or, like, even, like, your last bit of money in your bank account to be a part of it.
Yeah. So those people out there, contact her. And when I say sign up underneath of her, it's not like you have to sit down in a meeting. You're not going over anything. She sends you a link.
Yeah, I send you a link. And then, like, you have your own links whenever you sign up.
And then you basically do the same thing. And so if you start to do this type of stuff, it forces you out the door to get out of your comfort zone. Like I said before, do this type of, actions, like this is going to help you become a better speaker, communicator, a leader, influencer. And then obviously you can use this stuff to get better opportunities with other photographers, videographers.
Yes. And I'm going to say, like, I just want to, like, say. I am very real and raw, and I would never, like, I never wanted to be a part of those monad things because it's like a pyramid scheme. Like, you're in a cult. Like, no, that's not for me. I would never promote anything that I don't like. I'm not saying that I'm some huge brand person that promotes stuff all the time, but like, if you can't tell, I'm pretty real. So, I mean, like, you don't have to, like, go over the top. Like, I'm sure you guys have gotten, like, monat girls in your DMs. You don't have to go crazy like that. I mean, this is, like, still, like, so new, and you can be so personal and just, like, let them know that it's, like, a personal thing. Like, it's not, like, a big worldwide corporation or any of that kind of stuff. So, like, you know, you're making relationships with people that you're going to be working with. But, yeah, so if you DM me or, you know, whatever, message me, I'll give you my link that you sign up, and then you get your own links. And then it's like a win-win. Like, I'm not just making more than you. Like, this isn't like something that, like, you know, like their pyramid schemes where like one girl gets a caddy and the other girl doesn't. I don't know. Yeah. Like, you're all making the same profit.
Yeah. So basically, people who sign up 5 years from now could actually make more than you. Does that make sense? So like,
it just is it's how much you're driven to make.
That's exactly right. How much you're posting, how you're posting things, how you're talking about it, how much action is obviously going to, you know, yield better results than doing nothing. And you doing this type of stuff, people are going to notice it more. People are going to trust you more. And that's how...
Got to be personal.
That's how people grow in business. If they know, like, and trust you, they're going to want to do business with you.
Right.
And Natalie, I can't thank you enough for what you're able to do here, how you're going to help Nikki, the business grow, and, you know, taking the steps that you know, a lot of people were not willing to say yes to that Facebook post, not willing to say yes to the tattoo expo, not willing to say yes to this. And I commend you for that.
Well, thank you. I thank you guys a lot for picking me. I know that I had to be vulnerable myself, but you guys are a lot more vulnerable to pick me.
Yeah. So contact her. And is there anything else that you want to say to your friends, your family, to people who maybe have asked you about this business? Anything that you can think of before we kind of wrap this up for today for podcast episode number 1?
I don't know. I just kind of want people to know that I'm not, like, here to take your money. Like, we're not here to take your money. That it's real and it's legit. And it's just a great way to start yourself. Like, just have confidence. It's a great way to give yourself confidence. I mean, like, physically, mentally, all of that. Spiritually. But yeah, that's really all I got to say. And I want to have my own podcast with this, so you guys should all come on here.
We live in a world that it's truly uncertain at this moment. Nobody knows what's going to happen in a week, a month, 2 months. And so if you're struggling with a job, or you don't know where you're going with things, or you don't know what you want to do if you get let go, highly recommend that you look into this business or start a business, because you hold the reins in your life. You are in control of your destiny. So look into this, get started, and I'm telling you, good things are going to happen. 2 months from now, 3 months from now, if you take action now, you're going to be so far ahead of the game.
Nike. See, they got a good brand right there.
Just do it.
Just do it.
Don't sue us, Nike.
No. Just promoting you too.
Take care of your dream, girl, and we'll see you next time.
See ya.